In this video, I'm looking at converting fractions, decimals, and percentages. So each of the ones that I've got here, I'm going to convert to the other two forms. So if I've got a percentage, I'm going to go to a fraction and a decimal. If I've got a decimal, I'm going to go to a percentage and a fraction. And if I've got a fraction, I'm going to go percentage and decimal. So the first one's a percentage. That's our easiest one to go to a fraction is to put that over 100. And then I want to simplify that. So I can simplify that to 16 over 10. And then I can simplify that further by doing 8 over 5. Then once I can also change my percent to a decimal nice and easily by dividing that number by 100. So I've got 1.6 is my answer. So if I want a fraction, it's 8 over 5. If I want a decimal, it's 1.6. For our percentage here of 12.5%, if we want to change that to a decimal value, that's going to be 0.125 when I divide it by 100. I'll put that divided by 100 up here. And if I put it over 100 for my fraction, I've got this decimal. I don't like decimals in my fraction, so I need to straight away times by 100 to make that 125 over 1,000. And then I'll start simplifying. So my 125, I can divide both of them by 5. So that's going to give me 25 over 1,000 divided by 5 is going to be 200. Then I can divide them both by 5 again. So that would give me 5 over, and 5 into 200 will be 40. And then I can divide both of them by 5, so I get 1 over 8. You may have gotten there quicker, but this is the kind of way, if you're not sure, how you can break it down. 3 over 5. This one is in a fraction form, so I want to change it to decimal and I want to change the percentage. So it's probably easier to go to percentage and then decimal. So percentage, I need something over 100 first. So if that's a 5 and it's gone to 100, I've multiplied by 20. And that means I'm going to multiply the 3 by 20, which gives me 60. Once I've got that, it's nice and easy to change it to 60%. And it also makes it easy to change that to 0.6. My 2 1/4. So I want to change that to my decimal and percentage. So changing it to a decimal might be the easier one first, because I know that my 2 will stay as a 2 and my 1/4 can be 0.25. So together that will be 2.25. And then changing that to a percentage will just be 225% because I'm timesing it by 100. Another option would have been to change to the percent first and then go back to decimal, but I think that's probably the simplest way to do that kind of question. 0.4, if I want to change that to a percent, I'm just timesing by 100, so I know that's going to be 40%. Changing to the fraction, I know that will be 4 over 10, which I can then simplify to 2 over 5. My lucky last one of 1.3, probably easiest one to go to is the percentage first, so 130%. And then changing that to a fraction would be the 130 over 100. And then I will need to simplify 13 over 10. And that's probably as far as I can go. I could probably change that also to 1 3/10 is another option, depending which kind of fraction I was wanting, a mixed number or an improper fraction.